Welcome to another video on the Life After Brady channel. Today we're going to take a look back at the February for the Boston Celtics. Overall 9-1 in the month of February for the Celtics. Definitely a below average schedule in terms of strength of schedule, which is what to be expected. You know, they really had a tough schedule, especially January. So relatively easy here. You know, Indiana. Miami, New York, Philadelphia without Embiid. You know, obviously a much easier schedule than, you know, playing the Bucks, playing the top of the West with Denver, the Clippers, teams like that. So a couple of things jump out here. The only loss on the year, on the month, was the Lakers. Couple of things happened. Clearly limited effort. You know, month low 7 free throw attempts for the Celtics. You know, just didn't do a good job getting to the line. Also, they shot poorly from three, 16 of 48. Lakers shot phenomenally. Only team of the month to shoot above 50%. Only 3 of them shot above 40% on the month. So, you know, 52% on a team that was missing Davis and LeBron. They just had it, you know, it lit up that night. They also go going in transition with 11 steals. This doesn't have fast break points here, but they definitely were, you know, moving that night. Clearly the worst night of the Celtics month. But the one thing the Celtics did this month was attempt less threes. Now, part of it's going to get dragged down by the final game against Philadelphia, where they took a season-low 22 threes and shot 22%, but got to the line 37 times. And that's the big change to me you saw this month is they're continuing to take less and less threes, but getting to the line and just a better shooting percentage overall. And we'll get to that later of how well they shot the ball. So, you know, continue to take less threes, but be more effective in the shots that they are taking. As you see, a couple big totals there, 28 and 37 free throw attempts when they really focus on getting to the line and doing their damage there. From a player perspective, a couple really good months. Tatum averaged 27, 9 and 7. Porzingis 23, 7 and 2. Jalen 20, 26 and 4. With 3 turnovers, and did shoot 30% from 3. That's one thing we'll dig into a little bit deeper in a future video. Of the 3-point percentage has dropped month over month. You know, specifically players like Horford last year, you know, really fell off a cliff and were basically unplayable, or should have been unplayable come playoff time if they had options. So, you know, Porzingis shot great, short 42%, but you know, can you get guys 36% or so in order to still be taking that 43 as a game? Tatum just had a phenomenal month, though, plus 13.5. White was plus 11.5, with him averaging 5 assists, Holiday averaging 6 assists. You know, that's the type of changes you have this year of 3 guys averaging over 5 assists in the month. You know, really spreading the ball around different guys and getting different guys set up instead of strictly isolation ball. These last 2 points are going to go through how the Celtics have done month over month, and then how their opponents did month over month. So 9-1. You know, the best month really since December. Only 1 loss. As you can see, just getting less and less shots up per game, and also less free throws. So just their pace has slowed a touch. And on that note, the 3-point attempts, you know, less and less. I don't have here 2-point number of shots, 2-point percentage number of shots, 3-point percentage, but definitely 3-point attempts continues to go down. But they're continuing to shoot at a good mark. You know, overall for the team, shooting 39%. So a month where you nearly shoot, you know, 51, 40, 85 as a team, just phenomenal numbers. And really, that's what separated in February overall. Just their shooting percentage, but this 51% were phenomenal. Best effective field goal percentage they've had in a month, best free throw percentage, and best overall true shooting percentage up at 63%. Really allowed them to dominate their opponents, get up 122 points per game. Looking at what they did on the defensive side of the ball, what the opponents did, again, not the best schedule. You know, Brooklyn, Washington, Memphis with all those G Leaguers in this schedule. So therefore, you just see they didn't shoot as well. You know, 42%, compare that to 51%. You can win a lot of games like that. 39% versus 36%. You know, they're just getting it done on both ends of the floor. The defense has remained pretty consistent. You know, a little hiccup there in December or so, but overall, you know, 106 points per game, lowest since November. They really did a nice job dialing it up, and going to have to dial it up come playoff time. With that, that's all we have for you today on the Celtics February. Please like and subscribe and check out our next video.